Joining us now is our correspondent from Rio de Janeiro, Meghna Dev. Meghna, tell us about the kind of reception Prime Minister Narendra Modi got upon arrival there from the Indian community. How excited was the Indian community when you spoke to them? And also, when does the Prime Minister arrive at the summit venue later today?
He will be arriving here in some time from now, as we have said, because President Lula is set to receive his guests for the summit. The leaders will be meeting here. This is the Museum of Modern Art in Rio de Janeiro. And what we also get to understand, we had shown our viewers a report about the security preparations that have been put in place. Clearly, Munmun, it is extremely evident that a massive deployment of forces has been done here to ensure security at the summit venue, transit routes, as well as diplomatic delegations. Besides that, also what people here tell us that this is something similar. The kind of security preparations that are here are similar to what happened during the G20. So definitely 24/7 surveillance is being kept. The whole city, especially in terms of the important tourist attractions and important places like the Ipanema or the Copacabana beach, all of that have also been kept under surveillance. So there is a lot of deployment of military and police personnel clearly seen here. As you said, last evening, Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived here in Rio de Janeiro, and he did arrive to a very grand welcome by the Indian community. What we also did see that there were people who had traveled all the way from Brasilia, from Sao Paulo, from different parts of Brazil to Rio de Janeiro to just get a glimpse of the Prime Minister. Besides, we did also see a performance, obviously dedicated, paying tribute to Operation Sindoor and success. Also, we did see that a bunch of Brazilian youngsters were chanting Indian mantras, Sanskrit mantras and songs, devotional music, which actually left Prime Minister Narendra Modi quite awestruck, and he did also congratulate the Brazilian youngsters for their dedication to Indian devotional music. Clearly, a very warm welcome that Prime Minister Narendra Modi received, though it was a very long day for him because he did complete all his engagements in Argentina and then flew directly to Rio de Janeiro, and then he obviously has a couple of more days of engagements ahead in his first and second leg of his visit to Brazil, because the first leg obviously does have the BRICS summit, the meetings with the leaders. There are also bilaterals and meetings at the sidelines expected. We will be able to get you more details once the day unfolds. But obviously, the second leg also has his state visit to Brazil, which is one of the most awaited visits that we can see. And as the ambassador of India to Brazil tells us that this is the first state visit in about 6 decades of an Indian Prime Minister to Brazil. So this makes it even more significant when Prime Minister Narendra Modi is here.
Absolutely. So the first state visit of an Indian Prime Minister to Brazil in 6 decades. That's quite interesting. Well, thank you, Meghna, for joining us with those updates.